In this video, we will be discussing the current affairs that are related to the political science of the month of May and June 2022 current affairs. And we have covered all the sources that has been given here. And in the yesterday video, we have made a mistake, and I'm sorry for that. Please do correct it. Yesterday, I have said you that the next president will be Jisoo Murmu, whereas the next president is Draupadi Murmu, right? And Jisoo Murmu is the CAG, that is Comptroller and Auditor General of India, and he is the 14th CAG of India, G.C. Murmu, whereas Draupadi Murmu, she hails from Jharkhand and she will be the upcoming president, that is the 15th president, and former she has been the governor of Jharkhand. Next, we will begin with our first question. Recently, who has been appointed as the vice chairman of the Niti Ayoga? Options: Sandeep Kumar Gupta, second Suman K. Berry, third K.K. Venugopal, and fourth Nitin Gupta. Here the right answer is Suman K. Berry, right? And these are all the new appointments that has been done. Sandeep Kumar Gupta has been appointed as the chairman of GAIL, that is Gas Authority of India Limited, right? And K.K. Venugopal, as you all know, he is the Attorney General and his term has been extended by 3 months by central government. He is the Attorney General of India. And Nitin Gupta, he has been appointed as the chairman of Central Board of Direct Taxes, right? He has been appointed as chairman of Central Board of Direct Taxes. So you can see in only one video we have got the 4 questions to be answered. Next question: which article of the Indian Constitution deals with CAG, that is Comptroller and Auditor General of India? Article 13, second Article 141, third Article 148, or Article 241? Here the right answer is Article 148, right? And do remember Article 13, it is in the Indian Constitution which provides the provision to the Supreme Court of judicial review, right? Judicial review can be taken by the Supreme Court under this articles or else in 32 article, and for High Court it is 224 in order to issue the writs, right? The writs such as habeas corpus, mandamus, in this way. Now your task is to mention what is this article number 241 and what does it relates for. Next question: which of the following are the functions of Niti Ayoga? First option: foster cooperative federalism. Second, to act as resource center and knowledge hub. Third, design policy and program framework. Here the right answer is all of the above. Foster cooperative federalism, to act as resource center and knowledge hub, and design policy and program framework. And you all know that Atal Innovation Mission, AIM, Atal Innovation Mission, it comes under the Niti Ayoga, or Niti Ayoga has established the AIM. Next question: when a new state is formed, then which schedule of the Indian Constitution is amended? Which schedule they are asking? They are not asking the part or article, they are asking about the schedules. Option 1, Schedule 1, second Schedule 2, Schedule 3, and both Schedule 1 and 4. Here the right answer is both Schedule 1 and 4. See, here the Schedule 1 includes the India, that is Bharat, that is the states and union territories, its territory as well as in its name. Whenever a state is created, Schedule 1 is amended, and the Schedule 4 is related to the allocation of seats in the Rajya Sabha, right? And for that reason, even when a state is created, how many seats have been allocated to that state in the Rajya Sabha is also need to be mentioned in the Constitution, and for that reason Schedule 4 is also amended. Next question: consider the following statements regarding General Financial Rules 2017. This was in news as there is a threat to the federalism as per some of the authors or critics, and they are criticizing it. And in that, General Financial Rules 2017 is also one of the factor that is affecting the federalism. Statement 1: it was ruled out by Ministry of Commerce. Second, recurring grants are released only after the submission of utilization certificate. Third, release of grants in aid is also only after submission of utilization certificates along with the annual audit statements of the preceding year to the concerned ministry. Choose the correct code. 1 and 3, 1 and 2, all of the above, 2 and 3 only. See, if you know or you have read the current affairs of the May month, then you will get to know that it is not by the Ministry of Commerce, it is by Ministry of Finance under Department of Expenditure. It has released these rules, whereas the both 2 and 3 statements are correct. You need to submit the utilization certificate as well as the audit report in order to get the grants in aid as well as recurring grants. So here the answer is 2 and 3 only. Limited borrowing powers of the state. Limited borrowing powers of the state from outside India is governed by which article of Indian Constitution? Article number 312, Article 293, Article 263 or Article 151? Here the right answer is article number 293. Under article number 293, limited borrowing powers of the states are governed. Now we will be seeing the other articles that have been mentioned here. Article 312 is nothing but the Union Public Service Commission, that is IAS, IPS, all the services are counted in this. Public services of the union level are counted in article number 312. Whereas article number 263 is very much in news and it is very important because the interstate council is formed under this article number 263. Next question. Consider the following statements regarding Criminal Procedure Identification Act of 2022. First option, it seeks to repeal the Identification of Prisoners Act 1920. Second, under this act, examination shall include all those in IPA, that is Identification of Prisoners Act, and also sputum and sweat, use of scientific techniques including DNA profiling. Which of the following options are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both, none. This is one of the factual questions and it's your duty to remember these facts. Here the answer is both 1 and 2. Next question. Weapon of Mass Destruction and Their Delivery Systems Act. Weapons of Mass Destruction and Their Delivery Systems Act was passed in the year, in which year in India? Options are 2000, 2005, 2008 and 2021. Here the right answer is 2005. And why this was passed? It was passed in order to meet the international agreements or international standards that have been passed by the United Nations. And for that reason, India passed this in the year 2005. Next question. UNSCR 1540 of 2004 is related to. First, you need to know what is UNSCR. UN is nothing but United Nations. SC is Security Council. United Nations Security Council resolution. United Nations Security Council resolution 1540 is the resolution number, and it was passed in the year 2004. Question is asking it is related to what? Options are child marriage, hunger, weapons of mass destruction, and sustainable development goals. Here the right answer is weapons of mass destruction. Weapons of mass destruction, as this was passed in the year 2004, that's why in order to agree with those agreements or that resolution, India passed this act in the year 2005. And do remember these acts, that is UNSCR 1540 that was passed in the year 2004 are all the legally binding on all the United Nations members. Legally binding. Do remember this term because most of the resolutions are not legally binding, but this resolution is legally binding on all the United Nations states. Gallongs, Gallongs, is a tribe is mainly found in which state of India? First one Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Jharkhand and Tripura. The right answer is Arunachal Pradesh. And why this was in news? Gallong is a tribe which follows a tradition called as polyandry. That means a single wife will be married to two husbands, right? She will be having two husbands. This is because in order to reduce the economic burden on the family, and due to this, these peoples are being arrested for many reasons under the POSCO Act. POSCO Act, and that's why it was in news. Next question. Nagaland became the state in which year? 1963, 1977, 1987 and 1954. Here the right answer is 1963. In the year 1963, Nagaland was carved out and it was formed as a separate state in the year 1963. Next question. In order to resolve the boundary dispute between the Assam and Arunachal Pradesh, a tripartite committee was formed in which year? That means tripartite is nothing but three members. One was central government, one was Assam government and another was Arunachal Pradesh government. These all three members came together and they formed a committee in order to solve the issue, that is the boundary issue in between the Assam and Nagaland, because Assam and Arunachal Pradesh because Arunachal Pradesh was taken out from the Assam, and at that time, some of the 12 units or some parts of the districts of the Assam were given to the Arunachal Pradesh. And in order to solve that issue, the committee was formed in which year? 1963, 1973, 1979, and 1992. Here, the right answer is 1979. In the year 1979, a tripartite committee was formed in order to solve the dispute boundary between Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. Thank you for watching video. Have a nice day.